Good evening and welcome to the Met Report. It is Thursday, April 23rd. I'm Camila Lomakina.
And I'm Ytzel Vazquez Meza. Thank you for joining us today. We have a lot to cover, so let's get started.
MSU Denver's Brother to Brother program hosted the 2025 Men of Color Leadership Summit on April 17th, where students were able to expand their network in a supportive environment. The event welcomed all to participate, but was most impactful for students who identify as male and as a person of color. Students who are interested in exploring topics related to their identity, career development, and wellness were encouraged to attend. We spoke with one of the attendees about the event.
If we can take our experience and share that and make the next generation better, put them on our shoulders, stand them up, it just means that as a community, we're going to be stronger, and that's what we're all trying to do. It comes down to that sort of social mobility, which causes a whole lot of changes in an environment, and so that's why I'm here, because I know it's important. I went through it, I had it, and I'm obligated to come back and share it.
Recycling is a major component that helps the environment. Our reporter Ytzel Vazquez Meza talked with the Rare Sustainable Campus program about how to recycle properly.
Earth Week occurred on April 20th through the 24th. The Rare Sustainable Campus program keeps the campus sustainable through solar panels, recycling, composting, and using LED lights. Riley McCone is the Sustainability Manager at ASCP. She says recycling is important to stop taking limited resources from the earth.
A lot of plastics are petroleum-based, and the more new plastic that we produce, the more petroleum we need, and that's a finite resource, and it's extremely harmful to the environments where we're extracting it. Whereas if we could successfully recycle and get everyone on board with it, then we reduce the need for taking those virgin materials from the planet, and we can just have sort of this circular economy.
The ASCP reported in April 2024 139,000 pounds of waste. 80% of that was landfilled, 13% was recycled, and 5.4% was composted. Besides doing waste management, the ASCP has other programs vital to the Rarea campus.
What we have here on campus for those programs are e-waste, so any electronics, cords, chargers, laptops, cell phones, audio equipment, batteries, all that good stuff. We can accept that, and we have collection bins in the Tivoli on the second floor near the ID station, and then also in the library just outside of the cafe. We also accept personal care products and healthcare products, which are also not usually recyclable. So that's things like toothbrushes, floss boxes, lotion bottles that are kind of like that soft, flexible plastic.
They also recycle soft plastics such as grocery bags, trash bags, plastic mailers, bubble wrap, and frozen food packaging. Located around the corner of the Multicultural Lounge in the Tivoli.
If you don't know where to place your trash, when in doubt, throw it out. I'm Ytzel Vazquez Meza, reporting for Met TV.
On Tuesday, April 14th, the Eisenhower Johnson Memorial Tunnel closed due to a pileup involving 70 to 75 cars, according to 9 News. The tunnel going eastbound I-70 started to have weather conditions of heavy snow, icy conditions, and low visibility. The pileup injured 19 people, some of which were taken to a hospital and others treated at the scene. This is a reminder to drive safely in Colorado. Take precaution during extreme weather, keep your distance, and don't drive above the speed limit.
This past weekend at the Big Mountain Hockey Conference All-Star Game, the issue of mental health was highlighted. The foundation and clothing brand Brought to Reality was one of the main sponsors. Our reporter Luke Maestas spoke with some of the players and the Bales family that is carrying the legacy of the founder at this year's Big Mountain All-Star Game.
Asking for help can be very difficult for some, but for athletes who try to maintain a tough image on and off the field, it seems nearly impossible. But for one young man from Littleton, Colorado, Nick Bales changed the narrative. Nick Bales started the foundation, brought to reality, to honor his friends who he lost to suicide, to spread awareness for mental health, selling over $2,000 in apparel before his unfortunate passing in 2018, where Nick lost his own battle to anxiety and depression. After Nick's passing, the question for mental health sparked all around the Arapahoe County community, and it still is to this day. The Bales family has expanded far beyond clothing to spread awareness for mental health, providing scholarships and accessibility for mental health.
We changed his brand into a foundation, and we talked to a lot of high school and college kids about how important it is. If you do struggle, you need to own it, and you need to ask for help. Again, because mental health does not get fixed by itself.
With the hope of encouraging more young men to reach out and ask for help, the Bales family encourages everyone to check up on their friends, family, and even yourself, because mental health is just as important as your physical health.
And it's really just important to check in on them and really ask them the question, what's going on? Are you struggling? Like, you can talk to me. It's so important to communicate and just be open and honest about it and not be afraid to talk to your friend if you think that they're struggling.
If you need any help regards to mental health, feel free to visit our counseling center or call 988. I'm Luke Maestas reporting for Met TV.
Coming up in politics, a Colorado DA is filing an assault charge on a DHS officer. In EMET, a cartoon character was spotted in the Denver metro area. And sports, the Roadrunner Club hockey represented MSU in the BMHC All-Star game. And Met TV giving a farewell to graduating Met TV members through a video story.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Ronan McNeal. Let's dive right into the latest news in politics. Earlier this month, MSU Denver's Dialogue program hosted the Dialogue and Civic Engagement Week from Tuesday, April 7th through Thursday, April 9th. The program aims to teach attendees the importance of knowing how to have a dialogue. Their page says, quote, "It's not a debate or discussion. Instead, it is a safe space to hear, understand, and share opinions." We had the opportunity to attend and speak with Dr. Devon Wright and moderator Dr. Wilfredo Alvarez.
Speaker for today. This is Dr. Devon Wright, and he's an associate professor of Africana Studies at MSU Denver. He teaches African American Studies courses, including courses such as social movements and the Black experience, hip hop culture and rap music, politics and Black people, Black Lives Matter, and the origins of modern Black protest in America, and many more. His research focuses on conservative right-wing media rhetoric, white supremacist ideology, propaganda against Black protest movements in America, and internalized anti-Black racism. His talk today is titled, "We're in Big, Big Trouble. American Democracy in the Trump MAGA Era." Without further ado, I give you Dr. Devon Wright.
Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for having me. But it's really about you guys and the conversation that we're going to have today. For time's sake, the concepts that are going to expand your thinking. That's what you're here in this university environment for. And definitely, if you're eligible to vote, register to vote, show up and vote this midterm election, because I would argue they're more important than the presidential election, the midterm elections, right? If people really show up and vote for the democracy that's closest to you on the ground level, right? And so, but I'm sure in some people's imaginations, the way that I speak and present, I don't present as one. number one. And I'm doing this on purpose, okay? Immigrant, unfortunately, in the worst kind of imagination, means something more specific, that is un-American, that needs to be cleansed from the culture, okay? I think is how we can understand what happened. I think that's the ideology behind what's going on in Minneapolis. And freedom in the face of reaction looks like redoubling our efforts to teach the basic humanities and scientific lessons of sociology. We can't wait for things to get better. We need to take our own lessons to heart and to try to make them to do so. I think where we are right now in this space, in this event, is an example of where we can continue the conversation, engage in civic debate, and in that way preserve and protect democracy with free exchange of ideas. And I'll end there.
On Tuesday night, Colorado District Attorney Eric P. Murray charged a federal immigration officer with third-degree assault. Murray, who represents Colorado's 6th District, calls the move by Officer Nicholas Rice a political stunt and unlawful. The DHS says that the prosecution was indeed a political stunt and that states have no authority to investigate cases in this nature. Well, that's all we have for this week for politics. We'll see you next semester with more news. But don't tune out just yet, because we have Alejandro with entertainment.
Hey everyone, welcome to this week's EMET segment. I'm Alejandro Silva Rodelo, here to give you the latest updates in the world of entertainment. Coachella 2026 had a variety of artists performing, but a few performers stood out. Sabrina Carpenter took the stage, delivering a Hollywood-style set, including 20 songs, multiple wardrobe and set changes, special guest Will Ferrell, and an unforgettable performance including Madonna. Justin Bieber earned the title of Coachella's highest paid artist with the YouTube-led performance, where he sang alongside his younger self. Billie Eilish was also brought to the stage during his One Less Lonely Girl performance. The Strokes also made headlines. The New York band casted images of major leaders falling with how they died and, quote, CIA suspected on stage behind them, concluding their performance with footage of universities in Gaza being destroyed by war action. A Roadrunner was spotted in the Denver area. And no, I'm not talking about Rowdy the Roadrunner or one of our students here on campus. The Roadrunner was spotted in the Aurora Cherry Creek area. Now these birds typically live in the southwest tip of our state and the Four Corners, but scientists speculate that due to our hot temperatures in the Mile High City, these birds have been forced to migrate up north. And that's all we have this month for you in entertainment. Stay tuned because Jordan has sports coming up after the break.
Hello everyone, I'm Jordan Dillow, here to bring you the most important updates in sports. Let's get this ball rolling. With the NHL playoffs starting for the Avalanche and the DU bringing home yet another national title, hockey is on everyone's mind. But that's not the only hockey going on. The MSU Denver Roadrunners were able to showcase their all-star skills in the Big Mountain All-Star game. The Roadrunners had 9 all-star playing in this year's tournament. The matchup was between the Locomotives and the Frosted Mugs. Representing the Locomotives from our Roadrunners is Jackson Tillinghast, TJ McLeod, Jackson Brandhorst, Zach Jensen, and Patrick Loeffler. For the Frosted Mugs, forwards Cooper Peterson, Jayden Tomlin, Matt Clift took the ice with defenseman Preston Tafoya. The best moments for the MSU in All-Star game was the goalie Patrick Loeffler taking home the MVP, recapping a remarkable All-Star showing for the Roadrunners. We got the chance to catch up with Loeffler after the game.
Feel great. It was a little bit slow out there for me, but it's always fun to come in and close it out, so no big deal.
All year long, Met TV has had the privilege of covering Roadrunner athletes, sharing their stories as they compete at high levels through their time here with us at MSU Denver. Our reporter, Luke Maestas, sat down with them to report on their journeys while they prepare to move on the next chapter in their life.
My name is Brooks Rasmussen.
I'm Jackson Tillinghast.
Elias Gonzalez.
These athletes have come from all over the globe with many differences, playing in different cities with different histories. What they all have in common? They all found their way here to MSU Denver.
And I was ready for a change, and I knew a couple of the guys here, and obviously, I'm from here, and so, I kind of talked to Brady, our coach, and then a couple, I knew Tanner a little bit as well, so I kind of talked to them, and that, one thing led to another.
I'm not from Colorado originally. I'm from Boise, Idaho, so community's been a big thing here. I think, getting me involved in a lot of the Colorado roles and everything like that, and just trying to be around my team and, having a bunch of people that kind of bring me into this environment that I wasn't originally from. I think a lot of people have stepped forward. I work with the Nuggets as well, so having them step forward and bring me in, as well as having, 40 friends kind of built into this baseball roster. Everybody does a really good job making everybody feel involved, and I think they develop a really good community here.
The journey for these athletes was not easy, going through heartbreak and failure while they learn how to manage it.
I think for a lot of people, coming to the rink or whatever sport you are, it's your escape. And I think yes, you need to work hard and show up every day with the right mindset, but having fun is, that goes a long way too. So, and I just think as a teammate, kind of cultivating that, making sure guys are smiling too while working hard.
And it goes for a lot of aspects in life. You fail, you get back up. For baseball, you're kind of accepting failure. 3 out of 10 times you get a hit, and it's known as Hall of Fame. It's kind of one of those things where once you accept it and end up overcoming those barricades, especially the game of baseball, it's a lot easier to kind of put that into my lifestyle and life set.
As they move on to the next chapter of their lives, they hope that the legacies they left behind at MSU Denver will carry on to the next generation of Roadrunner athletes.
My senior year was COVID. I didn't have any offers outside of my senior year, and just because I didn't have my senior year, and so this team ended up being that one I could keep on reliving my career, and my career ended up getting revived this last season. I thought it was going to be my last, and you never know what's going to happen, especially in any type of league.
I would hope that if people come and play, here, that they want to keep playing their sport too, and then you also get an education on the side of that. So really just having pride and digging down and, trying to really build relationships with your teammates that you could have the rest of your life, If I didn't come here, I would have 40 less relationships than I would, if I wasn't here, right? So the last couple of years have been super fun, making friends and stuff that I'll have for the rest of my life, and I'll cherish that forever.
And I think you're representing the school. I think that's a pretty big deal. You're not in high school anymore. This is they got a little bit more responsibility now, and I think I think the number one thing is just be a good person, be a good teammate.
I'm Luke Maestas reporting for Met TV here at the Assembly Athletic Complex.
With that ending our sports segment, make sure to check us out on our TikTok at MetTV Media and our Instagram at MyMetTV for more sport updates.
As informative as always, Jordan. Come on and join us at the desk. Well, I have 2 of our seniors who are graduating, and every year we have a tradition where seniors actually get their own package. And our graduating seniors are Levette Sanchez, who is right now our floor manager, Jordan Dillow, who was our sports, and then Camila Lomakina, who was our anchor. So, what do you guys have to say about you two, graduating? How y'all feeling?
I think excited. I'm good to be out of here. It's a sad and happy feeling. Sad that you have to say bye to everyone you've met, but also it's a happy feeling that all your hard work is paying off and that you I plan to, use the skills that you develop throughout college. So it's a mixture of both feelings.
And I just think, after being through so many challenges and actually finally getting through it and having somewhere to look for after college is like really inspiring, and I'm like ready to start my life.
Sure.
Beautiful. All right, well, let's look at the first package.
Jordan, she would always post funny pictures on the Shots Fired group chat that we have. Sometimes a little bit more embarrassing than others, but she was always really, really funny, and talking baseball with her being a softball player definitely helped for sure. And yeah, the Shots Fired group chat was probably the funniest thing she's done here. Yeah, don't be afraid to try new things in the media field. You got a good head, and just be willing to refine your craft and find your voice, and you'll be able to go really far in the media field, and I wish you nothing but the best.
The time she just comes in the office and just starts yapping about whatever's happening or something with her roommates. Just one of those moments is probably what I will remember most, is just her coming to the office and just starting to talk and just immediately being able to connect that way. You are a very energetic and personable person. You have the ability to command a room and get everyone's attention at this moment you walk in. So play into that, because that will take you wherever you want to go in life. And you can go wherever, because that skill is good for everything.
Hey girl, congratulations for graduating. I didn't get to spend a lot of time with you, but the little time that I got, I got to know you, so a little bit, I will say. So I remember a lot that we bonded for also about music. It was this French song that I actually, every time that comes up that I listen to, I always remember you. That we were just talking about how music from other languages just, I don't know, it makes it easier for you to learn other languages. And well, yeah, that conversation that we had in the car while we were going to the museum. So it was fun to talk to you, to share with you. I was kind of intimidated by you when I got to know you. You seem very serious. So yeah, you definitely are not. Once you get to know you, you're a very open person and talkative and funny. So yeah, Jordan, it was so nice to be with you and work with you this last few months, weeks. And I hope you the best of luck as well in your career, whatever you want to do. Congratulations to you, and I hope you achieve all the goals that you want to in your life. Congrats again, Jordan.
You're a really funny person. You and Levette together were such a dynamic duo, an amazing duo in terms of making everyone laugh. You're someone easily relatable, and again, you can hold out a conversation for hours if needed or if wanted. It's been pretty easy to talk to you, and since the first day I met you, you've been such a cool person. It's gonna be the last few days that we get to hang out, but here in the office. And I cherish every moment that we've passed together here in the office and all the laughs that we shared as well.
Sage, Jordan, you're so cool. At first, when I first met you, and you picked me up alongside with Levette to go to Nolans, I thought you were a lesbian because of what you were wearing, but I come to realize that that's not true, so I apologize for that. But yeah, I mean, you're so dedicated to doing your content, like editing, filming, stuff like that, and it really shines through with all the work that you showed me that you've been producing for class. As well, just like, you're just a really passionate individual. You're very passionate about, sports, the Broncos and stuff like that, sports in general. Yeah, something that is really, really cool and I admire about you. So yeah, you will. Make sure you eat your fruits and vegetables. Make sure you, drink your water. Yeah, you'll do great, Jordan. You'll do great, whether that's you, being behind the camera, editing or production, you'll do great, and your skills will be very valuable wherever you end up going.
Keep doing what you're doing. I saw your potential with using the cameras, and I would love to see your future projects. So yeah, keep doing what you do and don't give up, and yeah.
No way.
Let's see what they had to say.
Ambitious.
I'd say she's brave.
Determined.
Expressive.
Funny.
Spontaneous.
Committed.
I would say energetic.
I'd say charismatic.
Watching Disney Channel.
She has that drive that's going to take her wherever she wants. I mean, she does so much already. Like, from the Democrats, Polly Pop, here, school, everything.
Say hi. Hi. She starts thinking about ideas. She's like, okay, what if we try this? Okay, what if we do that? She doesn't stop until there's not one thing that can tell her to not do it.
County clerk, former Mesa County clerk, former Mesa County.
And she's told me fabulous story ideas when we're just hanging out, and she's just telling me about the different ideas that she has. And so she has such a broad, huge creative mind, which is one of my favorite things about her.
Genuine person. She's one of the realest person. She'll just tell you straight up what's up. So I love her to death.
Yeah, I feel very happy for her. I know the feeling, you know, this big achievement. So yeah, I'm very proud and yeah, very happy for her.
Like a member of the family is like leaving, low-key. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I've had so many classes with Levette.
I'm a little sad. It's been really, really fun having Levette in the office with us. She makes really, really good content too. So it's been really fun. So it's very, very depressing that she's leaving us.
Can we restart?
To do what you love and do what you enjoy.
Luck to you in Colorado Springs. You are a killer at what you do. You are insanely smart. Just hold your head high no matter what.
God, I hope her the best. I hope her dreams come true. Whatever she wants to do, I know she will achieve it.
Is keep in touch. I know you're terrible at texting, but keep in touch, please.
I just want to say thank you. I mean, it was short-lived, but it was really, really important to me.
Don't change who you are.
Okay.
Okay. This has been Levette Sanchez with Met TV.
Camila! Okay, couldn't leave without saying that Camila is obviously, I have to say, the karaoke night. We sang Selena Quintanilla out of our lungs, and it was so much fun. It was actually the first time ever that I've been to a karaoke, and I got to share it with you. So that's a very cute and fun memory that I will always appreciate. Camila, you're so funny. You're so like a real person, you know, you're not afraid of showing really who you are, and I love that. I think that's incredible and passionate of people to do, you know, not everyone does that. Whoever hires you, whoever is your team, will be lucky to have you. And yeah, I really love the energy that you bring to the room and how you're always happy and how you share that with other people as well.
So it's crazy how you're leaving. I remember the first time we met, we actually bonded. We started, talking at the studio. You were there for one of the broadcasts, I believe. And we started talking and bonding over how, your family's from
Ukraine and your other part of your family's from Russia, I believe, and how we kind of started connecting with one another over like the Ukraine and Russian war that was happening at the moment, and how we were just kind of like very in agreement that, people shouldn't be judging people over what nationality they are, because eventually that's not who they are, depending on whatever their belief is anyways. So I just found that really memorable, because it's like, wow, Camila's like, she's such a great person. I mean, she's someone super outgoing, someone who I can talk to easily. If I want to like look at her weird during class and like give her the side eye and look up and down at her and make her question her life, I can do that, and I love every single second of it.
One thing I'd like to say is just her enthusiasm to always show up and be a part of Met Media. That's something that's always stuck with me. She's always a team player, whether it's being behind the cameras, being on camera, pitching stories, fixing maybe some of like the wording. That's one thing I truly admire, just because she could easily just stay aside, do her own thing, but she's always willing to help someone, and she knows that we will be there for her as well. Again, her enthusiasm just shows that she wanted to be here, and that she's been an excellent team player.
My strongest memory I'm not the best with memories. I've always had a very spotty memory. It's weird. But my favorite and clearest memory with Camila is when we were doing our barbecue sort of thing outside at that park. And we were just all out there having fun when we were actually, I can't remember what game we were playing, but it was all of us at one big picnic table, all just playing one game, one card game together. That is an incredible memory, and it's just all of us together, all of us spending that time together, connecting. That's just a really good time, and I remember having a good conversation with Camila that day.
I will say when I went to help her to do a package for her story, when we do the cooking for purposes, I remember that she was struggling making that pizza. I remember that got stuck into the pan and couldn't move it to the other side so she can eat it. So it was one of my best memories that I had with her.
Awesome.
She'd always, have the most random comments out of left field that just come so natural. And the thing I'll miss about her the most is just those comments out of left field. She always knows how to, make someone's day a little bit brighter. Yeah, just continue on producing, continue to stay focused, because you got to get ahead, and you're willing to do any sort of task that is uphanded to you, and just be willing to, strive for your goals and strive for your dreams, and you'll be able to do it. I have full faith in you.
Well, that's all we have for the last show of the semester.
Be sure to check out and follow our social medias linked in the description below.
And subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date with our monthly broadcasts.
For one last time this semester, from everyone at Met TV, thank you for joining us. I'm Ytzel Vazquez Meza.
And I'm Camila Lomakina. Until next summer.
I'm Dillow. Have a great summer.